Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how you can build your own personalization automation system with make.com. Personalization automation meaning that you build a system which scrapes the data of any website or any business, and then you can build personalization lines, code, anything based on that. So for example, what I did here is those are the specific leads I had for my business. I ran a generative AI engineering consultant business, and I wanted to have a personalized outreach message. And the result of this is very nice. So I scraped this website with an automation, which I'm going to show you in a second. It saves the scraped result here. So you can see this is the text of this landing page for this company. And then it generates a unique idea how this company could use a personalized chatbot to help them, drive more sales or lower their support costs or anything like that. It's super personalized because it literally works on the specific customer's website. So you can see this here. It's very, very specific, and I'm going to show you how you can do the same thing in under 10 minutes. So first of all, I use make.com. I think make.com is awesome because it's very, very cheap compared to Zapier. If you want to use Zapier, you can still do that. They also have a nice UI. So if you want to follow this tutorial, just go along. I'm going to show you how I wrote this. This is the personalization flow. The first thing we want to think about is that we need to think about how we can work with data. Data meaning, in our case, the leads we have here in our database, and we work with them in Google Sheets because Google Sheets are very easy to work with. So for example, before this optimization run, we only had those two columns, and after the optimization, those two columns were added for each row. You can do this very easily. I can show it to you here in a second. Let's edit this workflow. So the first thing we want to do is we want to search for the specific spreadsheet. In my name, it's called web scrape. First of all, you connect your Google account to that. You select the spreadsheet, so you can look for the spreadsheet name here. No, it's the unique name, but if I look, this is the human name, so you can look at your spreadsheet. You go from its web scrape, then the sheet number. Most of the time, it's the first one here. It's in German right now, and then here you can say yes. Column range A to this one is also fine. So you can leave this. You only need to set those two things, and then you're fine. The next thing is we have a filter. So I only want to work with entries where we don't have a personalization entry or scraped result entry, or I would even say only the personalization entry, because, for example, if I add a new lead to the list here in the end, we can also even quickly do that. Let's just pick any business. I don't know, roofing business in Texas, and then we can just pick any website. So we take this one. Let's just copy that one. Name. We don't care about that. The most important thing is the website. We just put it in here. So because this website doesn't have a personalization column, if I click on running this automation flow, it will only work with this row. So that's how it goes. You can just specify the filter here, and how it works is you specify the filter for does not exist. So only run this workflow if in any row here this entry doesn't exist. You can leave this as at the default value. The next thing we want to do is we want to actually scrape the website. That's very easily. You can do this very easy with this automation step. It's called Script.io or Script.io. I don't know what they call it. You can connect to it. I pay $3 a month right now for 1,000 page crawls. You can pay $9 for 10,000 page crawls, and again, it's super, super cheap, especially if you're a business and you're driving revenue with those automations, which I do here. So yeah, just use anything, but I use Script.io very easily. And then you need to specify the website to scrape, and for that one, you will, after you connected the step, when you're in this step, you can just select the row select the column where the website is. So you can see it here. For me, it's the website column. I just select this one for the website, and then you can leave everything in as default value here, or you can just copy that from here. The next step is to update the Google Sheet with the actual scraped result. That's also very easily to do. You go into this one. You need to specify the row number, and how it works is the flow needs to know which row he's gonna update. In our case, we want the row we wanted to update the row which he found here on the first step. So how we're gonna do that is you can also just remember that just go in here is at this search row step, and then just click row number. It should be available all the time. If it's not available, there's an issue with something with your Google Sheet, but it should be there. So just pick row number, and then we need to specify which column we want to update. In our case, it's this scraped result, and we want to fill in this data result into the column scraped result. Awesome. After we did that, we can go into the actual OpenAI step. So we want to do some personalization or anything. You can do other stuff with that. So for example, if you're in business and you want to, I don't know, scrape the, let me think of a good idea. For example, you're a business and you want to send in a report of accessibility or their copywriting text. You want to analyze their landing page copy and want to improve it. You could just, put in the landing page, the scraped result, and then a prompt with, hey, can you improve the copy in specific places? And then you can use it and send them an email, hey, I improved your copy. You can use those words, it's going to drive more conversion or something like that. And then, you can kind of engage with them on depending on the specific website. And what I did here is I just wanted to use a first line message to how they can use a chatbot for their business. For those ones, you just need to connect your OpenAI account. I use GPT Turbo. If you don't have that available, you should need to pay for OpenAI. So just upload some credits. You can keep this. You can keep the system prompt as default. It's going to be good. And then what you're going to do is you're going to input the actual scrape content. I like to use those prefix and suffixes because it helps OpenAI to know which part is the data he needs to work with and which part is the prompt that the job he needs to do. So you can input it like this, and here you need to specify the placeholder, and you can just use the data placeholder here. And then the next thing is you're gonna just prompt him and tell him what he needs to do. In my case, it's, hey, using the above description of the company, give me a creative idea how they can use a chatbot to help their company in a significant way. Be creative and try to intrigue the reader with the idea. Keep the language simple. I think that's very important because sometimes GPT-4 likes to use very complex words, and I always like to keep it simple. And then you can also, I specify the length. I don't want it to be that too long. Yeah, you can just change this for your specific use case. So again, if you want to improve the copy text, please give me 2 ideas. I will provide you with here's the text of the website. Please give me 2 ideas how I can improve the copy text. And then you can send this to the client. Hey, I looked at your website. I analyzed the copy text here, so here's how you can improve it. And you can do this for thousands of businesses in under an hour and generate more leads for you. Awesome. So we can do that one, and then we need to run this, and after the run, this will work automatically. We need to use the result and put it into the Google Sheet so we can actually work with that. And it's going to be the same thing as this one. So row number 10. So you just need to select it here again. Row number, I already did that. And then we want to fill in the data of the last step. And how this works is you need to, in make.com, you will need to go to choices and then message and then content. So you will just need to click like this. So if I remove this, again, choices, messages, content, you click it, and then it will fill in this this column with the result of the chatbot or of OpenAI's API call. This was the wrong column. So messages, row, content, and then you can just save this and the automation workflow will run. And then I have another step. This is just to catch connection errors. Sometimes the scraper has some issues with calling the scraping the website, and I don't want the whole workflow to stop. I wanted to just ignore it. And then still run through the spreadsheet, especially if I have a lot of values. Otherwise, I will need to always look for every error, and this catches a lot of errors. So yeah, this should work. I will not save this because I want to just use the existing one. Just gonna reload it a quick second and show you how it works. So let's see. Hopefully it works. Well, not hopefully. I'm very confident that it will work. Let's just run this. We can go into edit, and I don't like to run it periodically. I just go into edit and run it once. So we're just gonna do that here. We're gonna run it. It's going to find one entry, and that's going to be the entry we already had. So you can see here, it found even more entries, but we're fine with that. So it found our entry name. I just filled in some blank data, and with this radiant metro, I don't know what it is, but you can also see it here. 20 seconds, it worked. So it scraped the data. This is the scraped data, and then it created a personalization prompt here, and you can use that in your outreach or anything you need. To build in personal outreach messages. Awesome. This is the whole flow. If you want the flow, I think I can also share it to you in a way. Other than that, if you have more questions, if you want to see something similar or other automation use cases for you, please ping me in the comments. Would love to show you some other stuff. And other than that, I will highly recommend to use automations like make.com or Zapier, because it saves you a lot of money. There are actually SaaS businesses out there. There are software businesses who are charging, I don't know, $50 to $100 for something like this, and you can just rebuild it in 20 minutes and with $10 to $15 of cost. And then, build in highly optimized or highly personalized outreach pipeline. Awesome. I hope that helped. Follow for more, subscribe, comment, and tell me what you think, and have a great day.